Hi guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am already moved into my new flat, but this video is to show you the process of finding this flat, this beautiful flat that I am absolutely in love with. So this video is gonna be the flat hunt in London. Finding an ideal flat in central London or like in any other big cities are difficult, and I know the challenge, I know the difficulties, and I have in mind that I might need to downgrade from my amazing Barcelona apartment. That's 3-bedroom apartment. I have the apartment tour here. The rent prices in London is another level, so I was ready to downgrade quite a bit. But still, I have some of my standards to maintain. So it's gonna be challenging, but we are really lucky to have found this dreamy flat that is just chef kiss. My criteria basically new build, has concierge, reception and security, and 2-bed flat, and walking distance. By walking distance, I mean like no longer than 10 minutes, ideally 5 minutes to the tube station and easier connect to central London. That's about it, I think. Oh, definitely not on the hill, because I live in the hill area before. It's just like my pet peeves. You absolutely will come up with your own pet peeves during the flat hunt. So you guys will see the viewing, the flat hunt, the process, and how I land up in my North London flat. I've moved so many times within London, so east, west, south, north, finally taking the north. So let's get started with the flat hunt. So big. Hi guys, we just finished viewing at Stratford, the East Village. We actually only viewed 2 buildings.
Yeah.
And we missed the 3rd one because we ran out of time. So what do you think?
The first one is good, but like as in terms of space, everything.
Yeah.
You have an issue with the shower.
I do.
But I think the biggest issue is the price.
It's the price. So the first one was a bit shocked by the price because they didn't really communicate well about our budget, so it's quite expensive. And also the master bedroom ensuite has an overhead shower, so not a handheld shower, and that's kind of like my pet peeve. I really don't like overhead shower only, like I just don't feel like you can clean yourself well. But they do have like a old handheld like in the other bathroom, but it's a bit weird. So also the furniture's not really my cup of tea, I would say. But they have really big like balcony space and everything's new. I just think the kitchen looks really nice. But kitchen is also not my space, so it's just like not my place to say. And then the review of the second one, actually it's not too bad. It's not too bad, but then it's like a lower floor, which is not ideal. But the flat itself is like quite ideal for what we actually need in terms of space now, right?
Yeah.
Because we have the master bedroom, we have the office space, and then again the balcony. So
It's just about in our price range as well.
yeah. So it's just like it's not perfect, but kind of where we see we could potentially go for.
I think the biggest issue is the lounge kitchen space is quite small. We would have to move the table outside realistically. It's quite cramped. We could fit a desk in the bedroom, but it's going to be quite cramped.
Yeah.
We can do this, but it's not ideal.
And it's always easier to see like when it's empty flat, but like if you start imagining you have all your stuff there, it's going to be like, oof, I need more space. And we also view the first floor of the same building, and it's just not gonna work because actually have really nice like tree outside of balcony, but on the first floor you're too close to the tree and there are loads of bugs, and that's not gonna work. And one thing to add is the view outside, right? So the expensive one has really nice green space, which I mean reflect the price, but the next one is like construction site outside and is really not aesthetically pleasing.
And they just started building, so it's going to go on for
forever.
Yeah.
But honestly, if we go for that, I would say we do 1 year or even shorter, and we'll see how we can do. I mean, let's see. You never know what happened. Next one, we're gonna go to Elephant Castle and do more viewings there. So wish us luck. So one downside now is it's only lift here. We do have stairs, but it's really, really deep down here. The station is too deep. This one. Walking around Elephant Castle, just feeling the neighborhood now.
Yeah.
Where will we live? Ah! might potentially live here. Elephant. Today might be actually the best day. Literally, everyone is out.
London Bridge. Change here for
Hi guys! Great start! Hi guys, we're back in Stratford now, having our frozen yogurt. We thought we gotta do a bit of review after viewing Elephant Castle. So, what do we think?
Really only one option, right?
Yeah, true. We viewed 3 flats. The first one is the one you like?
Yes, that's the first one.
Yeah, it's the first one you like. Well, the first one has like a co-working space, communal space, and they even have like some free PT training, like community class, which is kind of cool. So the first one is on the 20th floor. So it does have this like a really nice view, and we can also see some green space outside. I think their bathrooms are a bit smaller.
Yes.
Quite small bathroom, but there are 2 bathrooms, so
Yeah.
that's good. And then the other 2 flats are in the same building, and it's just not really the vibe.
Yeah, the first one is like cheaper, but really not that much cheaper.
£10 cheaper
Yeah.
per month, but why is that worth cost of a bathroom?
And less lighting as well.
And then the third one, really just quite expensive out of our budget, but like the thing is, I step out of the balcony and then I just see sharks. Like the view is insane. But then that's it. That's the highlight of it. Like the flat itself, I don't really like it. We finished viewing and walk around the Elephant Castle. As you guys can see in the clips, that they're just really pretty there. Such a sunny day. Everyone's outside enjoying the sun, and there's so many like cute brunch spots and bookstore. I just think it feels really lovely living there.
Yeah.
So that's for today's viewing. If I view more, I will take you guys along. Okay guys, just finished the viewing and oh my god, I'm a bit overwhelmed, guys. This London flat hunt has been unbelievably successful. I would say, right, well, let's not say it too quick because we haven't secured the flat itself, but like in terms of our budget and the flats that we are possible to view and rent, they are great. They are way beyond my expectations. When we try to search online, they were like over our budgets or otherwise really tight on our budgets, and it's just like 1 bedroom or 1.5 bedrooms, which is not super ideal. But we were kind of understanding like the living costs in London and just like in terms of, I don't know, trying to comprehend it. Oh, that's the doggo, it's so cute. We're trying to comprehend in terms of like downgrading our flats, the one we have in Barcelona, like it's just gonna be so different, and I was bearing that in mind. But however, all the flats that we view are actually really nice, whether like the flat layouts, the new builds, or the location, or the nearby surroundings, the neighborhood, like they all have their each different benefits and of course downsides. There's no flat's gonna be perfect. I mean, our Barcelona one is pretty perfect, but even that has some really minor downsides. But I have just viewed this new build and it's honestly so stunning. Like it's crazy. Also, like the renters' reviews are pretty amazing as well. This one, the one I just viewed, has the most beautiful interior, and in terms of layouts, they are the biggest. I would say the neighborhood is something that I'm a bit more concerned. That's why I want to explore here and just see more of myself, because I never stepped foot in this area, and I think it would be cool to like first time living in North London. Let's just see how it is. Also, one thing is the amenities. Their communal area and their fucking gym and their like hosting banquet type of suites, they are mental. They are so gorgeous. The type of place you can bring friends and hosting and brag your flat. Not that I'm gonna do that, but you know, you can do that. The gym is literally amazing, and they have a freaking yoga studio. You get the free classes, including in the rent. Right, I'm gonna call my husband and let's discuss. Hi guys, as you can see, who's here?
Hola.
Wrong language.
Okay, hello.
Eden just joined me while I was exploring the neighborhood. He's off work, so he came to join me, and we are so lucky because the agent just still available and she showed us the flat again.
I'm very happy with it. I think it fits our price range. It's probably the best flats we've seen, I think, in terms of meeting our needs. I think
it's definitely best.
Like there's a couple
flats, no?
yeah, like the one that we like the most, like it, I would say, like, yeah, I'd say it's almost perfect in terms of like what we, because we don't like, it doesn't have a second bathroom, but we don't need a second bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's actually like, I guess like if we were to plan like a perfect study, we'd almost say, yeah, we'd want like a space in there for a bed, but also space in there for a desk. And that has
it's
that.
Actually, yeah, quite perfect.
And it has a lot of like furniture for storage and stuff, and yeah, like the amenities are really good. Like that's probably another really standout thing. So yeah, it's really just like if we're comfortable living with here really, like, which I guess we're going to. I mean, you've already explored it a little bit.
I feel like, yeah, I've explored it. I feel like on the map, I kind of have a pre-assumption of maybe I won't like the area, but I also was like, I'm gonna be open-minded to see like how it actually is, like how am I feeling, because I never really been here. So I don't want to like assume too much. But yeah, I just walk around and I feel quite nice. I found the parcel drop-off point. It's an off license. And I also found a nail salon, a local nail salon. And then, yeah, they have a retail park of Big Boots and TK Maxx, Pret, Costa, Starbucks. Not a lot of like, I would say, cool brunch places.
No.
It's just not a really like all developed, thriving
Yeah.
community. It's not there yet. I will feel like maybe in a few years it's gonna be. So, and that's why like we get like a really, really good price for the flats.
Yeah.
For a little bit of conclusion now. We say like we're gonna go for it. We say yes if we wanna go for it. 3, 2, 1, yes.
We're gonna go for it.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I think we are so lucky. We actually went how many places? Stratford, Elephant Castle, and here.
Yeah.
So that's it. 3 places. Found our flat. Really, really lucky. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Guys, I can't wait to show you more content like living here, moving into the new flat and everything. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. You wanna bye too?
Bye.
Bye.